My husband took his mistress to our beach house. I was there with her husband waiting. But this isn't just a story of betrayal. It's a story that ends in a secret room, a buried body, and a sister who refused to stay dead. It all started on a rainy Friday night. Claire Martin stood behind a one-way mirror, watching her husband David laugh with Melissa. They thought they were alone. They weren't. Claire had known for weeks. But she didn't just want the truth, she wanted proof. Melissa's husband, James, sat silently beside Claire. His hands clenched. His eyes hollow. This wasn't just an affair. It was something deeper. Darker. And Claire was about to uncover a truth so twisted it would blow everything apart. David didn't just lie, he erased people. 10 years earlier, David's first fiancée, Leah Adams, disappeared after a weekend at the same beach house. Her body was never found. The case went cold. Claire was Leah's sister. No one knew. Not even David. She changed her name, moved cities, and married him under a new identity. All to get close. All to bring him down. And now, it was working. Claire found a burner phone hidden in David's car. Inside, messages between him and Melissa revealed something terrifying. Not only were they plotting to get rid of Claire, they were planning to make it look like she vanished. Just like Leah. Claire confronted Melissa first. Alone. In the same bedroom Leah once slept in. Melissa laughed at her. "You think you're the first one?" she said. "You're just the next." That night, Melissa disappeared. Police were called. David cried. Claire played her role perfectly. But 2 days later, Melissa's blood-stained scarf washed up on the shore. David was arrested. But it didn't end there. During questioning, David insisted Claire was unwell. Delusional. Said she had accused him of crimes he never committed. Claimed Melissa had run off, just like Leah. But the twist? Melissa was alive. She showed up at a police station 3 states away, bruised and terrified. And she had a story. David didn't kill her, Claire did. Or tried to. Claire had tied her up. Drugged her. Left her in a locked cabin with no food. She barely escaped. Now the police didn't know who to believe. Then a package arrived. A small wooden box addressed to Detective Runner. Inside, a necklace. The same one Leah wore in her final Instagram photo. Still wet. With it, a note. "Check the lake." He left her there. Divers searched the waters behind the beach house. At first, nothing. Then sonar picked up a shape beneath the dock. A sealed metal container. Inside, human remains. Female. Young. Wrapped in a varsity jacket. Clutched in her hand, a hotel keycard. Room 12. David's office. Back at the beach house, police returned with blueprints. Behind a closet in room 12, they found a false wall. Behind that wall, a hidden room. No windows. Just a mattress. Chains. And a diary. It was Leah's. Final entry. "If this is the end, let it be known, I tried to leave. He made sure I couldn't. David always said no one would believe me. Maybe Claire will." David broke down in custody. He confessed to having kept Leah prisoner. Said she betrayed him. That she didn't deserve to leave. Claimed Melissa was never supposed to get involved, but Claire changed everything. Then he went silent. 2 days later, he attempted suicide in his cell. He survived. The media exploded. Claire disappeared. But not before she left something behind. Pinned to a pine tree near a state park, a USB stick. Inside, a video. Claire. Standing on the dock. You buried my sister. Now I'm burying your secrets. She lights a flare. The dock erupts in flames. And behind her? A boat drifting into the horizon. Everyone thought that was the end. But 3 weeks later, a woman checked into a hostel in Tulum, Mexico. Name, Leah Arden. Same initials as Leah Adams. She wasn't alone. Security footage showed her walking with another woman. Wearing sunglasses. Tall. Blonde. Claire. Leah wasn't dead. She never was. 10 years ago, she faked her drowning to escape David. She left clues. Notes. Hints. Claire followed them. The plan wasn't revenge. It was rescue. Melissa? She was bait. So was David. Now Claire and Leah were gone. But justice? It was just getting started. Every month, a new envelope showed up at a courthouse. Inside, photos. Maps. Names. Claire was cleaning house. And she wasn't done yet. Now the final twist. You thought Claire was the mastermind? Think again. Leah's diary, it wasn't just a cry for help. It was a blueprint. Pages dated after her supposed death. Instructions. Traps. Manipulations. Claire didn't rescue Leah. Leah pulled Claire in. David wasn't her only prisoner. Claire had followed her sister's trail. But she didn't know she was being led. Leah was alive. But not innocent. The night of her disappearance, she and David had fought. Yes. But then she hit him. Knocked him unconscious. Instead of calling police, she ran. Changed her name. And plotted. She saw what David did to women. So she became someone he couldn't hurt. A ghost. But when Claire got close, Leah couldn't resist. She needed her sister. So she faked the clues. Lured Claire in. Melissa? That part was real. Claire wanted justice. Leah wanted power. Now they were a team. And their targets? Weren't just the guilty. They were anyone who looked the other way. One envelope contained a judge's confession. Another? A photo of a detective taking bribes. They weren't exposing one man. They were dismantling a system. Piece by piece. From inside. From outside. And all the while, no one could find them. Leah and Claire had vanished. Some say they live off-grid in a compound in Chile. Others believe they're still in the US, blending in. One theory? They're not hiding at all. They're watching. The story ends here, but the hunt doesn't. Because every fire leaves ashes. And every sister leaves a mark. You think you know what happened? Think again. Because someone just found a new diary. Fresh ink. Different handwriting. And a name signed at the bottom. Claire A. But the last page? Just 3 words. I found her.